Kids to, be good at sharing has been an important goal for parents, but in today's world, there are different lessons to be learned. Not sharing during times of this pandemic has also been a message that parents are trying to teach, so it can get confusing. We have a local teacher joining us this morning, Mater Cofield. It's so good to see you. You're also the author of a new children's book. It's called Not Sharing is Caring. Good morning, Mater.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Glad you're with us early this morning. Let's talk about this children's book. Obviously, the title explains a lot of this. What made you want to put this together?
Well, we were to shelter in place and schools closed last year in March, that I get a message through to students and teachers and parents that although we've taught our kids to share from when they're really small, right now during the COVID-19 pandemic, it's just not a good idea. So that's where my inspiration came from.
Okay, and in the book, I understand it rhymes. Obviously, you see it from the cover. It's nice and bright and easy to follow, right, for kids. Let's talk about that. Who did you look to put this together, to write this? I understand you look up to many talented poets.
Well, excuse me. From being in the classroom and teaching K through 5, I have an idea what appeals to children, small children, that K through 5 group. And so I know that rhyming is very important. Lots of colors. And so with my experience as a teacher, I just put together this colorful, rhyming, fun to read children's book that is fun to read, but yet it deals with the serious subject of safety.
Yeah, and to talk about kids, about COVID-19, that in itself is a tough thing to have to tell them about, but it's important that they know about it. Just as a teacher, what advice do you have for parents so that kids can learn these new ways that we're trying to keep them safe?
Well, it's very important just to kind of follow the guidelines that are in place to keep your hands clean, washing your hands, having hand sanitizer, not sharing school supplies at this time, bringing your own school supplies and not sharing them with friends, unfortunately. That's the way to stay safe right now, not sharing lunches, no holding hands or high-fiving at this time. And so the book talks about those different precautions for kids right now, but it also offers different ways that kids can continue to be friendly towards each other and have fun while learning with their friends at school.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that because I have a toddler and we go to the playground and I'm, the mom that's like, as soon as I see other kids coming, I pull her away. And, that's a tough thing. Kids still need connection with other kids. How do we still keep that connection without physically allowing them to be together?
Well, as I outline in the book, there are certain things that kids can still do. Kids love to put up the heart hands, so you can show love to other friends by putting up the heart hands. You can, for friends, you can draw a nice picture or write some kind words, and you can smile with your eyes, which I talk about in the book. There's just different ways that you can say hello through pantomime and facial expressions. So
yeah,
it's difficult. It's a challenge right now, but to stay safe so that we can all return to school, teachers and students in a responsible way, then it has to be this way for right now.
We all have to, of course, be creative and then teach that to the kids. Tell us real quick, where can people get your book?
My book is on sale on Amazon in 2 formats, ebook and paperback. Locally, it can be purchased at 2 bookstores, Sea Christ Christian Bookstore in Lemon Grove, and also Mike Norris Seed Gallery. And both of those locations are in Lemon Grove.
Okay, and I understand you have more on the way, more kids' books. So we're looking forward to seeing you back again, Madar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day, and thanks for having me.
All right.